That was Miss Laddie? Okay. How do you spell that? Thank you. Well, I just wanted to make sure all my information's correct. I'm not receiving the mail currently. Yeah, Leaf Ridney Bennett, 5871. I'm sorry, this is what the government gives you. Hayward, California. Niger. That would be her true maiden name because she was adopted. Well, see, that seems to be the problem. So you've got me in a thing where I have tried to update my mailing address to 11805 Columbine Street, but I don't know if you're still sending it to the P.O. Box, what is it, 11064, Denver, Colorado. So I don't know. You guys have got to, huh? For which that's the whole. Yeah, let me look it up. See, that's the problem. So that's a new wonderful scam that Social Security's pulling. We won't update your address, and then we'll say you can't verify your address. What a wonderful scam that is. Okay, let me find my P.O. Box. I got it written down here somewhere. Sorry, I've got to go back through for that. P.O. Box 11064, Denver, Colorado 80211. Now, how can I get you guys? I filled out paperwork, sent it back to you with 11805 Columbine Street. How can I get this government system that's spending all this money to get the correct address on there so it can get sent to me? Oh, I think it's the endless state of Colorado scam. 10, 15 times now, 5 years. 11805 Columbine Street. Would you like me to spell that for you? COLUMBINE for street. I rent a room. No. 80233. Yeah. Back in May. No, I don't have the exact date. It was actually before May. It was in April, but it was May was when I started paying rent. But they were the people who rented the room were very kind to me and let me move in early. So I wasn't living in my car because I have to be homeless for being born with a disability that the state of Colorado wants to keep covered up, and the Social Security and Department of Human Resources can't get an address correct and can pull every scam possible for 5 years now to deny me my benefits in every possible way. Sorry, Miss Lett. Yeah, it really sucks. Yeah, oh yeah, really. Let's see, I filled out 720-318. Hold on, it's just a brand new government phone. I gotta do it down somewhere here. That's amazing. Please call me back at it, but you guys can't update it. Because how much money you can a waste of the people's 720-318-4624. Now this, I've got it written down right here. I was talking to the supervisor, Paul, Thursday, July, no, what was the date on that? July 6th, I think it was. 19 minutes. I got the phone. It's all on my phone records. I told Paul, supervisor there, gave him the address, and he was supposed to send the new appointment to this address. I've left messages for Bill Lee at 303-752-5613. Is there anything in this Social Security office that can work? I actually filled out the paperwork. I filled it. Yeah. 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 I'll believe that when I see it. Yeah. And this is hello? This is your Social Security office. I said paperwork back in May with the correct address on it. 11805 Columbine Street. Here we are. This was the day at the office for the doctor's appointment. I was 19 minutes late. Had to drive basically 23 miles, or over 20 miles. Yeah. This is how long you have to wait to update an address. This is your government. This is what you're paying for. To scam me. This is your tax dollars at work. This was the day of the appointment. 1105 Columbine Street. I talked to Paul, supervisor of Bill Lee. That's his number. I called him. You can't get anything but an answer. You leave a message for him. Have yet to have him call me back. This is your tax dollars. It's how far you're paying to make sure I get completely scammed.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. So your information has successfully been updated.
Well,
Within 24 hours, the new mailing address is going to show on the records, and that's what should be used moving forward.
okay. Well, why hasn't been able to use? I sent paperwork back in May for the June. You know, I've got mail right here from June for my doctor's appointment, but you can't send to me. So, yeah, just you're just screwed. You know, we just wasted public's money. Right?
Well, sir, I I've done my part in updating the address. I can't tell you
So,
it wasn't,
okay,
updated before. I wasn't talking
so
to
can you
before.
send that information
So,
to
how
the
am I
new?
able to? I'm not sure what happened, sir. And again, I apologize.
Who
Let's
could
move forward from this.
tell me what's
Aside from
happened?
the address being updated. I'm sorry?
Okay, well, go ahead. What was that?
Yes. Moving forward from the address change, I have established that it is now updated, and I hope it stays that way. What else do you need assistance with, sir?
Okay, well, can you send me the new doctor schedule that was supposed to be sent? And this was talked to, called Bill Lee at 303-752-5613. This was back on my June 6th appointment, or June 9th appointment, something like that. I've got it written down here somewhere. No, July 6th appointment. And I was 19 minutes late to the appointment because you guys made it like 20 miles across town. I had to ride my bike. You made it early in the morning, which was real fun for me, having dystonia. Can I get any information on, am I getting that appointment? Can Bill Lee return a call? Can his supervisor Paul update the address? I have it right there, written down. I'm videotaping all this right there when I told them all that. Is there any way I can get any information about that doctor's appointment that they said they would reschedule?
Let me take a look into that for you, sir. Just give me a moment, please.
And the address, 11805, was on the paperwork I sent back to them for the doctor's appointment. But can they send it to that? No. No. Everything to scam you. Every possible way.
Okay, sir, so I'm sorry, you said you were late for the appointment. When you got there, what did they tell you?
Well, they told me, yeah, I was 19 minutes late. I videotaped it. They said, well, you can't have the appointment. And so I got on the phone with, I called 303-752-5613, Bill Lee, left a message there. I also called, I think it's, I don't have the number here, it's the number on the piece of paper. I just gotta find it, but you guys...
They said that they would reschedule you,
yes.
Or they just...
Yes, the supervisor...
They said that they would reschedule you?
Yes, the supervisor, Paul, is his name. Got it all written down and videotaped while I did it. Said he would change the address. I gave him the correct address. Got it written down right here. Let's put this on the camera so make sure they can see. This is all notes from that day. Said he would update the address, see if he could find a closer place so I don't have to ride 22 miles, which is, like nearly a 40-mile trip for me to go across town to get to this doctor's appointment. So absolutely none of that has been managed to been able to be done by this Paul guy, Supervisor Paul. Is that correct?
As far as I could see so far, no, I'm not seeing any updates. I do see the appointment that was scheduled for July 6th, but I don't see another appointment that was scheduled. So if you can just allow me a moment to see if I have a supervisor available in my office, I'll be back on the line with you, sir.
Okay.
Just a moment, please.
Yep. You see, they only give me 200 minutes on this phone. Okay. So here, this is exactly how your wonderful corporate fascist scam. Some guy at Sprint makes 40 cents for each one of these that gets handed out. Okay, Sprint doesn't make enough money. Complete corporate fascism. But we can waste hours and hours, but my government, Paul, supervisor there, can't update that. He was informed of it, said he would update it, and then Bill Lee, right here, let's get these numbers on some official paperwork here. You have to forgive me. This is my day dealing with the complete fascism of the American government. But This is, let's make sure we get that. Salt Lake SSA, this is Social Security. This is your official government at work here. Okay. Now I have to find the number. Here's the numbers right here. So I can get this in there. 303-752-5613. Okay. Now I think I contacted to get a hold of this Paul, the supervisor Paul. I videotaped this 800-332-8087. Contacted him also. That's what these notes are from. These were July 6th. I'm at 120th in Colorado, 120th in York Street basically, and they make me go all the way to 2425 South Broadway. So basically the Social Security office is going to use my 200 minutes up, and they can't tell me how all these people can manage to not do this. And I hope I got videotape of it. I might have. I didn't scan it. I don't have money to go to the library and pay for scans. Yeah, but Carol Janis stole my scanner. Wonderful. Thanks, Westminster Police Department and police of Adams County. Thanks for allowing her to steal all my documents, all my possessions. Thanks for that. Works out just great for them, because they can keep doing this to me. That's your fascist government. So basically, they're going to use up. Some guy gets 40 cents.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yes, thank you for holding. So taking a look at the claim, your claim right now is listed with the Office of Disability Determination Services. So they set you up with a vendor to have that appointment on July 6th. Because they did not see you because of the lateness of the appointment, you should have been able to reschedule that appointment. So can you just confirm with me what phone number you called to try to reschedule?
Okay. First I tried 303-752-5613 with Bill Lee.
And what happened when you called that number?
You can never get anything. There's nothing but an answering machine there. It does not, and he does not call back. Okay?
Okay.
And then I also tried the number. I videotaped this while I was at the office. The number the lady told me, I think it was 800-332-8087.
800-332, and what did you say the last four digits were, sir?
8087.
77, okay.
Now I didn't do the 5613 extension. The very nice lady at the office said just press 0 or hold on and you'll get an operator. And I did get an operator. I explained the situation to her. She handed me over to this guy named Paul, who was a supervisor. Now Paul, I have it all written down right here in my notes. Paul took down my address, 11805 Columbine Street, and I explained the situation. You guys are making me ride basically, 23 miles across town to get to this appointment that's supposed to be close to my house. Well, that's not. And the paperwork I sent back before even getting this appointment scheduled or anything close to that had the correct address, 11805 Columbine Street, on it. The paperwork I sent back to you had the address on it.
Okay, so well, this is, that is an agency that's connected with us, so they may have your correct address. This is Social Security in the call center. The record that you're going to have access to is not the correct address. So I made sure that both your local Social Security office and the Office of Disability Determination will now have the address, and it's going to be listed on your record. Okay, so you spoke to Paul. What did Paul say about rescheduling you for an appointment?
He said he would inform Bill of the address and they would reschedule. He said he would send me the paperwork to my address.
How long ago was that?
This was the day, July 6th, directly after I was 19 minutes late. Yes, I videotaped it in that doctor's office, not inside the doctor's office, but in the waiting room area while the lady was helping me. I mean, with what to do with this situation. She was very nice. I mean, it's even.
And so since the day of July 6th, how many times you have tried to call back that number?
I've been waiting for you to send me the paperwork.
Say that again, sir?
I've been waiting for you to send the paperwork as they said they would do. Is that not a reasonable thing to do? Is you said you'd send the paperwork? Okay, I've waited.
That's right. On July 6th, if you spoke with him, sir, and he told you that he get back in touch with you, and you haven't heard from him at this point, then it's suggested that you call back that same office because that's where your claim is pending. The claim is not pending in the call center, but we could give you a status update, and the status right now is that it's pending with that office.
What office is this you were speaking of exactly?
The Disability Determination Services, that's the office that sent the appointment reminder letter.
Okay.
That's the office where they make medical decisions.
Okay. Services.
So the Disability
Do you have a number?
Determination Services is connected to Social Security. They actually make the medical decisions, then it comes back to Social Security after they make a decision. And they use these vendors as doctors who are going to evaluate you to give them additional information to help to come to a medical decision. So at this point, I'm not in that office where they would reschedule the appointments or have further information on that appointment that should have been rescheduled for you.
Okay.
You should be going through the BDS, which is that number that you read off to me, the 800-332-8087. That's the best number for you to call.
Okay. 800-332-8087. I will call them. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Now, originally this should have been the paperwork that had the address that I returned to you should have been sent to you, correct? I mean, how'd that manage to get by your system? Okay. Just standard, no answer. All right. Hello?
Yes, sir, I'm listening to you.
Okay.
I didn't know that was a question because we addressed that already, so I'm not going to keep going through the same information.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I just the fact that I don't know why that address hadn't been updated in our system.
Okay.
But I've helped you today because I'm ensuring you that it is now corrected.
Okay.
So if you're asking me again for the fifth or sixth time about the same thing, I'm not going to revisit that conversation that we had already.
Okay, that's fine. I just haven't gotten a clear answer and not blaming you. Also, I guess it says to report that if I'm working, well, I have to work at the temporary day labor place on the days that I can to try to pay rent before I'm homeless again, since, been at this with Social Security since April. Been at this with the Colorado Department of Human Services since August 2012.
Okay, what date did you say you started working, sir?
Well, Monday, this Monday, so would that be the, today's the 19th, so that'd be the 7th? Yes, 17th or 16th.
Okay, this is temporary, this is part-time?
No, it's day labor.
Okay.
So I work on the days that I can. Do my best to get through it, but this is fascist America, Do everything you can to put me homeless on the streets.
I understand you have bills to pay, sir, but also, while your claim is pending, have you tried to contact your Department of Human Services?
I have been fighting. Yeah.
You tried to contact that office?
Yeah. That's a full-time. I tried. The only thing I could find that they had was help for people waiting for disability, but I have to provide them the same information again, which is great. You allow Carol Janice Bennett to steal all my stuff. I'd have every payment receipt there is for you guys, but you have 20 agencies all asking for the same thing, which you have to have records of it, and you can utilize it to falsely, wrongfully deny me food assistance and Medicaid, but you can't use it to update your own system. I mean, that's basically where I'm at with them. I've been at this with them since 2012, August 2012. So we're working on 5 years now of just can't do anything correctly. Once again, can't change my address. They gave me an incorrect address to get this phone. Free government phone. I got that right here in my hand, showing it on the camera. The 11803 or 2999 West 81st Avenue address. So I tried with them. They send me some determination. Apparently they can't send the mail here either. Somehow I'm sure they've managed to send it back to Carol Janice Bennett, who steals my stuff. I don't know how you can keep managing to send my stuff to someone who falsifies my documents, but this is fascist America. I can provide the police with that information, but you'll still keep sending her my documents so she can keep falsifying my records. So that's where I'm at with them.
All right. So to complete the report of the worker, can you give me the agency or the organization's name?
Labor Systems.
Okay, Labor Systems.
Mm-hmm.
What's your position there, sir? Laborer?
I guess, yeah, temporary day labor. That's what it is.
Oh,
I work on the days I can because I'm going to be homeless again because, my government can't change an address.
Okay, sir. How many hours do you work per week, approximately?
I can't give you an hour. It just depends on. I'm trying to go in every day I can just to try to get rent paid this month. So I don't have any approximation. It's when I can.
Okay. Do you know the salary?
No, I don't even know that. But probably minimum wage, I would guess, which is an unlivable thing.
Do you have their address, sir, for Labor Systems?
No, I don't. It's off Washington Street. I'd say it's about 86th in Washington.
Okay. In Thornton, Colorado?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Do you have a telephone number for the agency, for Labor Systems?
Well, I've got one of their pens, and it says 877 temp LBR.
LBR?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And you said it's temporary. Do you have the end date on it, or you're not sure?
It's day labor. You go in, you work a day, they pay you for the day. That's it.
Okay. Just a moment, sir.
You're paying for this. This is your American tax dollars. But some guy's got to make 40 cents for each one of these he scams the government for. Let's charge you tax money for it. So he can make $4,000 a day. Cell phone corporations haven't made enough money. And how much is just this phone call of the 200 minutes? That's all I'm getting a month, 200 minutes.
Thank you for securing your home. Your patience appreciated.
So now my start date with Social Security to apply for disability was April. Take me a while to find it. I gotta search through all this. Tons of documentation here, so this is your fascist America. I have my entry number, but see, I did it all online. Just got so much information. And it gets mixed in with one or the other because I'm calling fucking 5 agencies a day at least to find out, no, you're Medicaid, you got computer glitched out of your Medicaid again. Just April 12th, right here. There's a bunch of information. Okay. There's information about April 12th, 2017. Now, this lady Angela, I give her credit. She would not give up. All I had was the cheap phone, and it kept running out of minutes, and you know, it's pretty standard. The track phone scam, the scam's track phone is pulled on me. That's how your government works. And then set like 60-day and or depending on what it is, or 6-month limits to file a claim for their complete incompetence. So, I mean, what do you do? This is why your streets are filled with homeless people. Okay? It is a complete relentless scam. Yeah, this is all the information I went over with her. I'll give this Angela, Social Security lady Angela, credit. She would not give up. She'd call me back every day. You know.
Hello, sir.
Yep.
Yes, thank you for holding. So I have forwarded the information regarding your temporary work as a day laborer over to your local Social Security office. So if they have any additional questions regarding this work, sir, then they'll contact you. But I do understand that as you wait for them to come to a medical decision, you do have to pay your bills so you can have a roof over your head.
Seems like you guys have done everything you can to make me homeless, and then have cops harass me every day for being homeless. You know, great job at doing that. You know, but thank you, Miss Laddie. I mean, I think our transaction's over with. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have a nice day.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm not angry at you. Yeah, the system is just completely corrupt and a waste of money, and you know. So I'm not really angry at you, Miss Laddie, and thank you for all your help.
All right, sir.
I know customer service is a tough job, and I didn't mean to take it out on you. It's just frustrating. I apologize. Have a good day.
I understand, sir. I wish you the best.
All right. Thanks.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Please hold while we transfer you to your service.
35 minutes. 35 minutes. Complete fascism. There's no other way to explain it. So let's go waste more money, more time at this number. Okay. of my life. This is your government. How fucking much money can your government spend to screw me, make me homeless, and then have cops harass me every day for no crimes, while Carol Janice Bennett is allowed to physically assault me, do anything she wants, drive drunk multiple times, still out there on the street driving, and steal all my stuff, call the police on me hundreds of times because she's a psychopath. This is how discriminating your government is.
Hello?
Hello?
How may I address your call, sir?
Is this the Social Security place?
Disability? Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. I don't know who I need to talk to. I was supposed to have, my address was supposed to get updated. I was supposed to get an appointment rescheduled, and apparently none of that's happened.
Okay, and can I get your case number or Social Security number, please?
My case number is 1061887. My social, yep.
Okay. And have you spoken to Bill?
Bill's never called me back. Bill's never, that was supposed to happen. I talked to, hold on, I have to switch over my paperwork again.
Steve, what is your new address? Maybe I can add that and transfer you over to Bill.
My new address, well, now you see, I've sent this back in May. I put it on the paperwork that sent back before even the Dr. 11805 Columbine Street. Also, the Department of Human Resources has this. I told Paul, the supervisor, on July 6th this information.
Okay. Would you like to speak to him? Transferred?
I don't know. Will it effectively manage to get anything done? I'm not.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just bear with me, sir.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not angry at you. But this is just.
No, it's not. I understand. I'm trying to put in the new address, but I couldn't quite catch that.
Yeah. Okay.
Could you tell me that again, please?
11805 Columbine Street.
Okay, did you say 11805?
Yep.
Columbine.
Yep.
Appreciate your help.
Yeah, but I just rent a room.
Okay. And is it in Denver or where is that?
Thornton, Colorado. 80233.
Yes, sir.
233.
There. 11805 Columbine Street, Colorado 80233. Okay. This is I'm going to go ahead and check the deal, and hopefully they'll be able to do it. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for the other day.
Thanks. Hello?
There's Bell Services. Bell.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. I was supposed to have an appointment rescheduled. This was all the way back on July 6th. I talked to a supervisor named Paul. I was supposed to update my address, which apparently can't manage to be happened, and I haven't heard anything about getting that appointment rescheduled.
Oh, okay. What's your name on that?
My name?
Yes.
Leaf Bennett.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, I just, updated the address for it, and then, unfortunately, I I don't have anything in Portland or from the area, so.
So I'm just screwed? I just don't get an appointment, or what?
No, I haven't been here. I've been out for a few days, so I haven't had a chance to get you rescheduled, but it'll still end up being in the Denver area. I think I have a note somewhere that says you have to take the bus down from Thornton, or you had to bike.
Yeah. It's roughly around 23 miles on the map, but the way I have to go probably over 25 miles, so 50-mile round trip. I don't use the RTD because it's corporate fascism, and I'm not paying for their profits. So I have to either walk or ride my bike, which pretty much is half and half, because I can't ride my bike very long and I walk as far as I can. So it takes me about 4 or 5 hours to travel there, about 4 or 5 hours to travel back.
And we'll see what I've got on the north end of Denver to at least try and make it a little easier, but we don't have any vendors up north in the Thornton and Westminster and Longmont, that whole section of town.
I understand. It's rather convenient.
So I will get you rescheduled. I'm just gonna try and find what's available a little further north from where I sent you before at the Columbine office.
Thank you very much. Well, it's not the Columbine office. It'd be 2425 South Broadway place.
But yeah, you have to give me, it won't go out, even if I get it done today, it won't go out in the mail until tomorrow, so let me work on finding what's going to be the furthest north, what's closest to you, and we'll get that set up and squared away for you.
Thank you.
Alrighty. And then let me just make sure I had the correct address change. 11805 Columbine Street, Thornton, 80233.
Yep.
Okay, and then I've got a phone of 720-227-7272.
No. I'm sorry. Just so many agencies to deal with. I had to get the government phone. My minutes ran out right after that. Calling you guys to report that, so I had to get the government phone, which was luckily enough. On the way home from there, I picked one up. And it was amazing. They were right outside the Department of Human Resources. Had to go in and get a letter to give them the incorrect address, though, from the Department of Human Resources, amazingly enough. But they got me the phone. My new phone number is 720 318. Hold on, let me look it up. I got it written down somewhere. I don't have the. I don't remember it yet. It's brand new. I think it's 4624.
Okay. I'll get that in because our office would give you a follow-up call beforehand just to remind you of the appointment. And what I would do is when you get the paperwork as far as where they're at and so on, specific directions, there should be a number from the actual doctor performing it or his office, and you can call that to get specific directions. I don't know all the directions to all the CE providers in the area.
No problem.
I do know we have one, I think, that's up on Federal, North Federal.
That'd be great. Anything besides the other side of town, you know.
So let me see what I can do as far as getting you something over there, and I'll get that, like I say, I'll get that squared away and get that out in the mail. As I say, assuming I can get a minute in here, we'll go the mail tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Not a problem. Take care.
All right. Thanks, Bill. Bye.
Bye.
About 45 minutes now. Now I can take a bath because I've been waiting all day to talk to him. This is what I deal with every day. Each one of those is a callback wait. I didn't have it recorded. I should have. I wish I had it. But to wait for the callback, I have to get this set up, and there's no way it would have caught it anyways of this middle one. Sir, you deal with the electronic voice. It rings once. Here. Stick that on there. That's my finger right now. That's my dystonia. So you can see underneath. That's where you can see where it's actually the muscles. Right there. Now, see, I can move it. I can do it. It hurts like hell though. You know what I have to do is hold it like this for a while, so it doesn't lock back up in like that. And then slowly see if it goes back. But if if I leave it alone, totally relax and don't mess with it, it won't lock back up. But if I was to clench my hand right now, or do anything that sets it back in that motion, it'll lock back in there. There you go. Another example of my dystonia here on, what is it, the 19th? Remember, I applied on April 12th. That's when I was homeless in a fucking car. Poor Sumo Kitty has to go through all this. I can care less what these fascists do to me. Sumo Kitty does not deserve this. Fleet fascist. Let's get the date and time down. Okay, let's go get this uploaded to YouTube. Okay. Fascism. Forgive my upset. This is what your taxes pay for. To screw me. Since before I was born.